Me. Dispel your exhaustion. Break the chains of exhaustion. So who's left? Oh, good. Argento.
Victory awaits.
In truth, you believe in nothing at all, Tessera, not the God Emperor, the Archenemy, even people. You barely believe in yourself. I pity you. Oh, God. Auntie? I'm proud of you, Tessera. You've become a worthy successor and perhaps even the best Lord Captain. What? No. She would never say that. Some words need to hear them at least once. Putting on airs, Lord Captain? You're as distant from the common folk as a rusty old Footfall is from Terra. What are you doing on my throne? You just got lucky, monkey, but luck is the only thing you have. You're weak, so prepare to suffer. Only the mad and the foolish never doubt their strength. The wise are full of doubt, but they know how to let go of it. Abelard? Why is Mars out here? Your decision will doom us all, lowly pirate. Crew members, billions of Protectorate subjects in danger. A unit Tessera von Valencius's crimes against the sacred laws of the Omnissiah have been logged. Retribution is imminent.
Follow my lead.
What are you doing here? Eh? Is this a bug? Are you not supposed to be here in my brain? Are you not supposed to be here IRL? Oh. God. Do you see yourself now, Alantok, just as radiant as the others see you? Oh. Accept yourself. Oh, and then over here.
Lay claim to the stars.
Listen closely. What is this, monkey? The voice of the incorporeal echo that has made your soul its home seems to sound only in your head. Her face is tense in surprise, her features becoming even sharper, as she stares in confusion at the ghostly figures. She says nothing, stealing glances at you and then at the figures again as if she's waiting for something. Why are you surprised by these particular echoes? Alright, look at them closely. A strange feeling envelops your body. You feel yourself become lighter than air, and inside your mind your thoughts are racing at an indescribable speed. You're not yet aware that you are looking through the eyes of your ghostly echo and are observing from afar, all at the same time. The inner world changes under the force of your will, and you can now control your own echo. You can do something that you would not dare to do in the real world. We're gonna resist the temptation. You and Erliette stand together in complete silence for a while, tense and awkward at first, and then soft and enveloping. You feel her sigh ever so slightly, and you hear the sadness in her voice, but you remain silent until the ghostly figure starts to disappear. It's time to return, Ellen Talk. Your soul is not yet strong enough to endure prolonged immersion. Okay. I think that would have been romance stuff. Whoops. So this was romance-based. That was still really cool, though. Like, I think that was important. Like, Tess definitely got a lot of burdens, and I appreciate the fact that we were trying to lift the burdens. I still think it's hilarious that Mars Eye showed up IRL in that. He just couldn't stay. He couldn't stay away. You awaken from your meditation with a sense of vigor and unusual calm, as if you've just taken a shower under a freezing waterfall, or delivered a speech in front of thousands of subjects, and your heart swells from the crowd's adulation. Tessera, you're awake. She starts at her own words, realizing that this is the first time she's ever called you by your name. Your soul shines too radiantly for a human. Despite all the litter that had accumulated in your soul, you can get rid of the litter, but the light, try to preserve it. It draws the eyes like the stars shining in the night sky. Of course, your world is not as beautiful and serene as mine, but I was glad to see it. When we were meditating, you did not seem surprised by my relationship with our mutual acquaintances. You long for that which human nature desires, for intimacy of your own kind. I can understand that. Thank you for showing me this part of myself. My heart sings, for I have helped you find peace, even if only for a short while. Until we meet again, Ellen Talk, may the stars guide you along safe roads. Huh. So, terrifying baby? Where are you? There you are. Hi, sweetie. This way, right? Yeah. It was actually really cool. Did the lighting change in here? Does anybody know? Are we adding of the Aldari victory of humanity on the... Oh, yeah, these are... Yeah, I think that these are our trophies now. Right? I think so. Aboard the corrupted void. Yeah. Yeah, the Aurora Prophet is ours. That's really cool, though. I gotta, like, load into an older save now. Where, like an older save is in, like, beginning of the game, just to see what that looks like. That was really cool. Anything... Is there any...
What can I do for you?
Nothing. Okay. Big save again. Now, the question is, are we gonna get somewhere? Are we gonna get to Footfall this time? Or is there something else? Like, is there a Marzai romance scene? Does Pascal need us? Is Abelard gonna visit? I don't know. I almost feel like I should, like... Yeah, we're gonna draw this out too, because these seem to be where a lot of cutscenes are happening. So, just to play it safe, in case I don't want to miss anything. Okay, Immaterium releases from its grip. Good. So here. Wow. Really? Nothing? Nothing? Can we actually go to the Imperium? Hold on. I quick saved, so if this is like absolute nothing. Astropaths are going crazy. Okay. I'll see to it. Oh, okay. So this is something we'll do at a different point. I didn't know if it would actually, like, let us try. Because it seems so, like, out there. But I don't know if that's something for, like, later on in the game and everything like that. If by the end, and we're, like, end of the game, nothing's ever happened, kind of thing, we'll go and do it. Okay. Footfall. We'll bring Jai. We've received a Vox message from Footfall. The Inquisition has declared martial law on the station due to threats. Docking will require special permission. The station's custodian, Her Ladyship Incendia Corda, sends her greetings and invites your ladyship to disembark at the docks with a small retinue. Her enforcers will meet you there to escort you to another chamber. Victus, the salve of my heart, forgive the intrusion, but I have an important business. Oh, Shireen, I simply wish to remind you of my numbskull crew who got themselves injured or captured by some rival Ashmags. Vladim is too occupied for schemes, and besides, Incendia Corda has already put him in his place, which leaves Falco. May the Ozzy tear his soul to pieces. Footfall is straight ahead, and yeah, we'll go do that. He threw a wrench in the works, making my trade network fall apart like a badly assembled chrono. No income, no profits. And yeah, no. We'll let's go and see. You're welcome. This is all I have to say. The Vox Master unceremoniously boots Jai. Apologies, Lord Captain. What will be your instructions? What other options for landing do we have? None. The augurs are reporting that all docks gates not watched by the enforcers are locked and rigged with explosives. Let's take a look at Footfall's new hospitality. So I do know that there is a point of no return and that the game does tell you when you've hit that. So that is what we shall, like, that's what we're waiting for. I know some people have mentioned, like, Footfall for that, but Footfall was mentioned so early that I don't think we're gonna hit it just yet, but I could be very wrong. So the nice thing is, though, the game is just like, this is a point of no return. So if we do end up hitting that, we'll backtrack and, like, finish up everything else and then come back. But I have a feeling we at least need to talk to these people. I already took out Caligos. He is no longer a problem, and I feel like that's something that we should tread carefully with. Where is Incendia? Like, what has she done to Footfall? Dear goodness gracious me. What is this? So I can talk to these people. Wait, who are you? The tech priest who sports an explorator emblem on his scarlet robe directs an unblinking gaze of his augmented ocular lenses at you and says in a hissing voice, "Salutary functionality initiated. Glory to House von Valencius. Oh, trade terminal. State your request." How are you doing working under Incendia Corda? Information request accepted. Acceptable response found here in Heed. The unit rogue trader Incendia Bestal Corda and the specified unit's actions have no significant effect on the operation. Okay. So that's that guy. So where is Incendia hiding? Long live the rogue trader. Where? Okay. Well, Shireen, what do we have here? A cowardly ashmag who wants to get his paws on my certificate without even working up a sweat. Considering the circumstances currently affecting Footfall, the only fitting place this filth could be hiding is the sewers. A nasty spot with powerful whiff about it, that's true. But I swear to you, Shireen, you won't come up with a better trap for Falco. I know these tunnels like the back of my hand, and the most delicious part of all of this is that the ashmag chose to go in there. Still wish he hadn't, of course, but that's only if the Aussie don't mess things up for us and everything goes to plan. And if it doesn't... She breaks off, shoulders sagging under the weight. If it doesn't, my gang are dead. One wrong move, one wrong word. Thrown. Damn that ashmag. Why is everything so difficult? Perhaps I should just give him the Mercatum Tabula Officiale. Falco's not a complete idiot. He won't risk such a valuable payoff. He'll hold up his end. The gist of it is we need to go down in the sewer tunnel of Footfall, connect a tank of sleeping gas to the old ventilation system, direct the airflow to Falco's hideout, and of course pray to the Exalted One that the ashmag jackals don't spot us. It's true, Shireen. It's going to be a little trickier than it seems. Falco is desperate, so he's bound to have his thugs patrolling the tunnel. If we go crashing around there, he'll know something's afoot, and when Falco's feeling jumpy, heads roll. How are you going to direct the gas to the right place? We'll need to turn a few valves there, a couple here, and okay. How do we get to the tunnels? Most passages have been sealed off by Cordus hounds, but there's one they definitely haven't got to. It's time to pay a visit to the Octi and the Adeptus Amascus, Shireen. Time to enter the sewers. Okay. That we will do soon. But Corda first. I don't want that hanging over my head.
I knew I did not imagine the voice of one of the warp spawn. Silent Thresh has sent her servants for me. An honor I am prepared to decline.
The Silentress is desperate to sink her claws into every one of your kind. What did you all do to her, Xenos?
No answer. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. We have intelligence. Perception. Let's do intelligence. Be smart. Anytime an ability or talent uses the... Jinx is what again? No. No. This is for that unnatural luck. Wait, what do you suffer? Oh. Yes, unnatural luck. Love unnatural luck. You can have strength, right? Or toughness. Toughness. And then, doing my part. Wow, we're getting limited. All allies affected by... Okay. What do we got? This is Argenta. Ballistic. Litany of Hatred. Cool. Heinrich, your turn. We're gonna go with... Are you strength? No, you are also toughness. We'll do that. And then... Imperial War critical hit. Yes. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh, she got... No, did we... Oh, goodness. I wish there was an auto. Okay, that one works for her. Ready to serve. Okay. You are... Whoa. Yes. Stronger together. You... Aren't you fellowship? And then you have, like, literally nothing. Oh, okay. Phew. Character gains +7 athletics. Let's do commerce. Oh, and then Marzai, what do you got for me? Agility. And then let's do Eldari equipment. Oh, that's something. Eldari weapon proficiency. I will not die. Yes. Please. That'd be great. That would be great if he didn't die. Oh my goodness, that would be amazing.
It's about time.
Oh my god. What's happened to Footfall? This is insane. Okay, that cutscene was really cool though. Who is that? Jerusian. Patrolling confessors. My god, this place is terrifying. And there's no way out, is there? He's there.
None shall stand in my way.
I assume Incendia's this way. I got just people.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Vagabonds. She legitimately set herself up a throne on Footfall. Our families are starving. We only took a couple of... Lies. I see clearly with my naked eye the corruption that has engulfed your nature. Only the cleansing fire can absolve you. Guilty. She's just burning people in the streets for starving. The Emperor protects me. Guilty. Burn him. Good on this guy. Like, he was gonna die anyways, more than likely. Might as well try. Incendia Corda is observed in reading a long strip of parchment. Her left hand is holding a silver spoon, which she is carefully scooping up brain matter from an open skull of the man contorted next to her. Oh my god. Tessera von Valencius, I was informed of your arrival. Exhaustion has marked Incendia's features with a crisscross of lines and deeper furrows. Her cheek is forever twisted in a continuous nervous tick. Yet her eyes are ablaze with indomitable resolve. A dazzling aura of power and righteous fury surrounds her like a mantle. She gracefully brings a gold-plated inhaler to her lips and takes a deep breath, and the fire in her gaze flares like a plasma thruster. What is this abominable act his daughter is committing? The Sister of Battle whispers incredulously. She stares at Corda's monstrous feast. There must be a reason. Marzai's eyes are locked on the wretched soul who has had his skull cracked open. The corner of his mouth twitches, stretching his gaunt face into a twisted grimace. One look at Incendia's full dress uniform shows that it has not been changed in many days. The collar is greasy and the braid trim is stained with sweat. The air is tinged with the smell of inhaled stimulant that is used to give serfs the ability to work multiple watches without rest. What is that? Incendia sinks her silver spoon into the man's brain, slowly consumes the revolting morsels. I must know the taste of a criminal's thoughts. It's how I learn to recognize their patterns. Put the man out of his misery. This entertainment of yours reeks of corruption. Marzai flinches but reacts too slowly to stop you. He turns away with a resentful hiss, visibly disappointed. Oh. I wonder what he would have had me do. Incendia does not bat an eye at the man's death. A laughable accusation. Do you think yourself capable of detecting corruption? Something wild sparks in her pale eyes. You know not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinous therein. You do not know what it's like to look at their faces and see the brand of their impious deeds. But I know it all too well, and none shall escape my wrath. I have encountered sanctioned death cults that practice cannibalism as part of their way of praising the Emperor. A surprisingly large number of them harbor heresy within. You have suspicion of me? Well, it is your duty to suspect. But do your eyes see any trespass here? No, I have committed no malfaction against him. What manner of slaughterhouse is this? Some atrocious travesty of justice? She jerks her chin up and responds haughtily. This is true justice, unprejudiced, inescapable, and equally merciless. The Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honor of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics, to rid Footfall of the corruption that has fettered its limbs and turned this imperial station into a hotbed of free thinking and inefficiency. I will not rest until all have been judged. She stares at you with a predatory smile. It must have been the Emperor's providence that brought you here to my court. It would be my pleasure to indict you for crimes you've committed. Let's see. Draw your weapon. I'm ready to defend my honor before this court. Whom should I kill to put... No. I've just broken out of being held captive by Xenos and Comorig, and butchering my way through scores of enemies of humanity. Tell me, am I truly the greatest enemy of the Imperium you've been able to find? Or, would you look at that, Heinrich? I've been the enemy of humanity all along. Care to comment? After clearing his throat and presenting his interrogator's regalia, Heinrich pronounces imperatively, on behalf of the Koronus Conclave, I hereby inform Rogue Trader House Corda that, by the order of the Lord Inquisitor Calcazar, Rogue Trader von Valencius has been placed in the custody of the Inquisition. Any attack on her safety is to be treated as an act of interference in the affairs of the Inquisition. The warrior clad in armor adorned with the sign of the Inquisition speaks in a voice that is even and dry like paper. The Lord Inquisitor is aware of Rogue Trader von Valencia's arrival on Footfall. He allowed it and gave no order of persecution. Rather, the Lord Inquisitor's will is that the Rogue Trader von Valencius be treated with respect befitting her high status. And her assertions, Lady Corda is coming dangerously close to abusing her authority and violating the chain of command. This is your warning. Incendia's pale cheek is hit by a spasm. Her lips curl as she mutters, I have no intentions of questioning the Lord Inquisitor's orders. Perhaps he wishes to receive you in peace, in one piece, so that he may conduct a personal interrogation. Those of you who acknowledge me as your sovereign are viewed by the law as subjects of House von Valencius and therefore are exempt from Corda's judgment. I will take you aboard my ship. The hopeful crowd in the atrium starts hysterically clamoring their oaths of fealty to House von Valencius. Not one of them thinks twice about clutching at the lifeline you've offered. Suck it, Corda. Incendia warily leans on the armrest and looks at you with contempt. Take this pitiful gaggle of miscreants, Tessera, if you desire. My trials will not end here. I have the whole of Footfall to judge. So are you in what happened between you and Winterscale? Oh. Winterscale's a traitor. The Expanse... Wait. That's enough. I'm going to so pick that. My servants were capturing his world and ship... Oh, sorry. While the Expanse burns ravaged by heretics and unhallowed Xenos, he abandoned his duty completely and had the nerve to ignore the Inquisitor's call to battle. My servants are capturing his world and his ships as he hides from his reckoning, indulging his base urges. Soon he too will stand before judgment. Correction. He's a dead traitor. He is no more. Regrettably, he found his demise so easily. Caligos was meant to confess before the court and taste the detestation he deserves. So are you at charge? Indeed, I am. When the Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse, he offered my support at once. I offered him my support at once. Footfall was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of Footfall's liege was temporarily abolished for the duration of this war, or perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to the station's warden, to me. While the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with matters of strategic planning, I'm tasked with overseeing. There is much to do on that front. Pirates and smugglers, apostates, gold traders, deserters, outlaws, every one of them warrants attention. Cracking her neck, stiff from the many hours of reading documents, Incendia again dips her silver spoon and scoops out brain matter from the open skull of the poor fellow standing next to her. Everywhere you look, servants are buckling under the heavy stacks of new denunciations, warrants, and other documents. Chuckle and point at the hapless assassin's corpse. I can tell you're quite popular with the locals. This attempt was mediocre and far from the first, but my enforcers and my throne keep me safe. Its refractor field is impervious even to tank shells. That thief Tokara had his sacred Drusian relic stashed in one of the this sacred Drusian relic stashed in one of his storerooms. Where's the Lord Inquisitor? In the Legion's chambers, coordinating the Expanse's defense, his attention is focused on matters of vital importance, and he's not seeing any supplicants. The soldier wearing inquisitorial armor echoes the Incendia's words. Your ladyship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now. However, he bade to inform your ladyship he will summon you later when the circumstances permit. We shall see whether Footfall will thank the Emperor for your reign. In due time, I shall weed out all the taint that has bred here on Footfall for so long, and then pious fear, loyalty, and devotion will once again become the pillars of this station under his watchful eye. Enough. You're accused to wait, and so do my duties. Oh, can I try it? No more judgments. Cease this disgrace and get off of Footfall. Incendia touches a panel on the throne's armrest, and it immediately shielded by a refractor field. Go ahead, Tessera. Give me a reason. The warrior clad in inquisitorial armor announces Lord Inquisitor's instructions were to maintain order and ensure his allies' safety, using any method, however extreme they may have to be. If her ladyship is gravely threatened, we are authorized to detonate the dome over this sector. Doing so will trigger an explosive decompression. Her ladyship will be protected by the field, I urge you not to take this step. All right, enough. Wait, you have a duty to the Emperor that you must see to. Tokara, the deplorable rebel who once ruled the station, has slipped from my grasp. He's inciting the people with revolt, killing my servants and hiding from my wrath with the dexterity of a void rat. My former informers claim he often appears in that den of unrest that bears the irreverent name the Adeptus Damascus. We have made several attempts to arrest him, yet he has evaded capture each time. Reverend Harmonious has gone there to convince him to surrender quietly, but his efforts have likewise been unsuccessful. Tokara must be apprehended. As the rogue trader and authority, I order you to aid me. The asteroid where the Adeptus Damascus is located has been cordoned off, but my enforcers will take you there. I want you to lure Tokara out of his hole, seize him so that he may stand trial. Lie. I'll drag him before this court. Your cooperation will be noted. But remember, none of the rebel leaders are allowed to die before their trial. I forbid you to execute them without my leave. Oh, I'm not executing him. I'm helping him. Oh, man. I can't kill her. They're gonna let me at some point. They have to. There has to be a way to end her because, dear gosh, she's insufferable.
I won't.
I like how
tolerate
Marzai
weakness.
did not enjoy the fact that I offed that guy that was having his brains eaten because, you know, that's Marzai for you, but still. All right, off to the bar. Let's see what we can do to help people through all of this. Who is that? That's loot. So there is just people. There's no, like, names here. Okay. I forget where the bar was. I don't even know where we're going. I guess we should also go talk to the good Reverend, right? And see him too. Medicaid station. Man, this place has gone to shit. You go to Kamorag for a nice holiday, and this is what happens. Yep. That's just great.